Hi and welcome to the Freelance channel. My name is Ferrante, and in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can pay your taxes online. Now, before we get started, here are a couple of things that I need you to prepare before we proceed with the process or the steps on how you can pay online. First thing that you need to do is to make sure that you have with you your TIN number or your tax identification number. Okay, the second thing that you need to have with you is your form number. That's either it's 1601E, 2100, or whatever form number that you are going to pay. And then the tax type. What type of tax are you going to pay? Is it with the holding tax? All right, so if you have those, another thing that you need to also make sure is that you know the RDO number, or the Revenue District's Office number. Okay, so for those who are in Cebu, especially Cebu South, your RDO number is 082. Okay, if you have that, next thing that you'll need to have is the date or the return period that you're going to pay. What return period? Is it for a specific quarter or is it for a month? So you need to know what your return period is. Okay? So once you have that, you will also need to have with you the amount. How much are you going to pay? So you should already have the exact amount that you're going to pay. Make sure that you also have with you your mobile phone. So we're going to use your mobile phone. It's going to be very useful later on. And lastly, you also need to make sure that you have with you either a credit card, a debit card, an ATM card that's BankNet, that's a member of the BankNet network, or if you have a PayMaya account or a PayMaya card, you can also make use of that one. So if you have all those items that I have mentioned, let's go ahead and get started. So I need you to go to your web browser and go to this website. So just type in on your web browser dbppaytax.com. So that's a DBP as in Development Bank of the Philippines. And you'll just have to add from the abbreviation DBP, just add paytax.com. Once you are at the DBP Paytax website, you should be able to see something like this. So there are three major steps that we need to go through. The first one is the tax payment. So the tax payment details, that's where you're going to fill out the information that I have asked you to prepare earlier. So you have to fill out the TIN number. And if you're wondering, on the fourth box or on the fourth field under the TIN number, you will see that there is a 5-digit number. So if you are a self-employed individual just like me, then you just leave it as it is. Just leave it as 00000. But if, say for example, you are a business and you have branches, you'll probably have to make sure that you check it on your COR or Certificate of Registration. Okay, you just have to make sure that you check your COR. You can find it there. Now, for the form number, I'm going to pay here the 1601E. So that's the form number. So you just click on that field. Okay, so once you click on that, you will be prompted to fill out a security check. There's a CAPTCHA code in there. Type in that CAPTCHA code and then click on submit. And you will see a drop-down list of the different form numbers. So just pick one, the one that you're going to pay. And then on the next field, click on the form tax type that you're going to pay. The next thing is the RDO. So your RDO number, again, just have to click on that field so you can see the list and just find your RDO number from that list. For the return period, that's either for a month or a quarter. So I'm paying a month for the month of February, so I'll just choose February 28th, so the end of the month. And for the amount, that's 325. And once you have all those fields filled out, just go ahead and click on the certification that the information that you have provided is correct. You can go ahead and click on submit so we can proceed to the next section, which is the mode of payment. Okay, so we're clear with step number 1 or section 1. Okay, the next section is the mode of payment. So here I'm going to make use of the credit card, but take note that it's actually a Pay Maya card. So even if I'm clicking on credit card, I still can use my Pay Maya card because basically it's still Visa or MasterCard. So it doesn't really matter as long as you can see those Visa or MasterCard printed on your ATM on your card, then you can click on credit card. Okay, and then you just click on accept so you can proceed to the next. Okay, so just have to fill out your information. So here on the final step, or for the payment information, you just have to fill out your first name, middle name, last name, email address, and mobile number. And remember that those that are marked with red asterisk, those are mandatory. So you have to make sure that you fill those out. You will notice that under the payment summary, there is a convenience fee. So if you're making use of credit card, if you choose that option, even if you're making use of a debit card only, you will still have to pay the convenience fee of $41.50, which is, I think that's a very reasonable amount to pay, considering that it's going to save you a lot of time instead of you going to the bank, right? So that's it. So if you have those information filled out, everything is checked. Again, make sure that you click on the check mark to certify that the information is correct. And once you have that filled out and you have clicked on proceed, expect for a one-time password to be sent to your mobile phone to the mobile number that you have indicated. So you have 5 minutes to fill out that information. So once you have that one-time password, be sure to fill it out before the time expires. Otherwise, you will have to generate another OTP code. So if you've already filled that out, just click on submit. So for the last step, for the online payment, provide the details to the debit card or credit card that you're going to use. So if you've chosen debit card, so you just have to fill out those information and click on confirm payment. Okay, so our payment has been confirmed, and at the same time you can also click on the PDF download, which I highly recommend that you do, so you will have a copy of it and you can print it out. And at the same time, you will also be able to still get a receipt of your payment because you will receive a receipt via email. So the email that you have indicated in the previous steps that we have gone through, you will also receive the receipt to that email that you have provided. Alright, so basically that's the whole process on how you can pay your taxes online, and it's really a very convenient one, and I really love the fact that I can do it at home. No need for me to go to specified banks. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll try to my best to provide you the answer, and hopefully I'll be able to get all your questions answered. In the coming videos, I'll also be providing you another video tutorial, so be on the lookout on how you can make use of other payment channels to pay for your taxes, aside from the BBP pay tax. Once again, my name is Florante, and you're watching the Freelance channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please don't forget to click on subscribe. You can also follow us on Facebook, and you can visit my website thefreelancechannel.com. Thank you and have a wonderful day.